Why am I on Oregon? I don't want to be a duck. It's rigged. I'm not gonna lie. Why are there so many people on Oregon? They took away my B tools. There we go. I fixed my B tools. By golly. Why are the refs so buff in this game? why am I catching up? It's wild. Flyover. Wish we were playing in New York so we could repeat. Actually, I'm not going to say that. I keep forgetting I'm on stream. I don't want to get banned. Why am I so close to him? I'm speaking into his mic. That also works. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are too short. Spider, did you hop in the stream, VC? Are you cool? Spider is not cool. I'm still in the stream, VC, all by myself. That's vastly disappointing. I don't know how soon we're actually going to start this. It's a 4-on-5. I don't know where his other player went. So interesting play call from Oregon to start. They're only going to run 4 players instead of 5. I assume that's just to mainly take away from the running threat we saw from Emu, as we see him all the way go deep there. Actually, and the reason I didn't make quarterback graphics for this was because I didn't know who was going to be at quarterback, and it looks like it's Lovecam for this game. It's going to be his first start this season. Interesting to see that in the playoff game. Trying to look down for a receiver. He's got one deep. Almost got that from Cheese there. And the 10-yard line. It's 3rd and 10 pretty quickly here. Takes the snap. He's got a man rolling out. Gotta wonder if he's gonna just hit this short here. And he does to Cheese, and that's intercepted. What a play by Walk. My goodness, I did not see that coming. Let's go replay that real quick here. And he got Cheese just with this cut right here. Thought he was going to go pad over on the left, but that ball just didn't lead it enough. Didn't put it in the right position there. So Oregon now is going to start with the ball. Their first offensive drive of the game after they kicked off. So that's a lucky break for them to resist Mizzou scoring. Rainbow getting pushed all the way back. He's going to throw the short here, and that's just going to end up in the dirt. But quite an interesting matchup here. We've got an air raid full offense in Oregon, and then the really high quality defense with Mizzou as Rainbow throws short to a man wide open, and he probably could have kept going there if he didn't go back. But a good catch by Kwani to get him down to the 25. Rainbow now taking the snap. Emu pressuring him. He did win, I believe. Was he one of the runner-ups for Yeah, he was a runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. That catch going to be just a bit short. Let me do something here to give you guys some better camera angles, because I know the stream quality kind of sucks. Rainbow now taking the snap. And he's going to throw that way into the end zone. Not a horribly placed ball, but I just don't think anybody really had the play there. Now Rainbow looking for anything here to get him that first down. He's going to throw to Kwani deep in the end zone, and he's got that for a touchdown. Very well placed ball there. Oregon is quickly on top in the first quarter. See Rainbow just backing up here. And yeah, just beautifully placed ball. Kwani was the only one there to really get a hold of that. Now Oregon going to go for 2 here. Can't say I'm surprised with how efficient we've seen their offense. Rainbow looking for anybody. He's got a man to the far left. Doesn't take it. Going to go all the way back right. And Joshi for the 2-point. It's going to put him up 8-0 with just 2 minutes gone in the first. Not a lot of great pressure from Emu there. That ball probably could have been intercepted, but no real attempt at it. Is back for the return. Oregon typically squibs it right here, and as they do, that's going to go straight to Rain. He picks it up, looking for any yardage he can get here, tucks it, and he's down right about the 35-yard line. But yeah, interesting play call we see from Oregon quite commonly. They'll squib on kickoffs and usually just try to resist that return on the offensive side of things, which I think has worked rather well for them. I haven't seen any kick returns so far this season against this Oregon team. And that's a deep ball all the way to Cheese, and he's got that. What a catch. Did he drop it? He dropped it. Would have been an amazing catch had he held on to that. That was a beautifully placed ball. Now Angels once again backing up for the snap. All the time in the world with no pressure on him, but he cannot run. Looks like a check down route here to the right side. Not going to take it though. Probably going to go here to the left, and he does to Mahomes. He's able to hold on to that one this time, and he's down right about the 40-yard line. So Missouri with a quarterback change. You got to really think that this was one of their best receivers in the conference championship game. Got to be surprised they're not using him on the other side of the ball. But so far, so good for him. As I say that, he throws it right into the dirt at Emu's feet. But yeah, Angels, we've seen a lot of great offensive plays from him at receiver. Nothing quite at quarterback yet, as we haven't really got a preview of him at quarterback. And that ball nearly picked off by Rainbow. Emu just not able to make a play on that fast enough. It is now 3rd and 10. Missouri not in field goal range here, so they really need this first down. I believe they will be in field goal range should they get to the 35. Looking for anything. He's got Cheese on the cut down. He's going to go deep to the end zone. Emu, and what a catch in the end zone. That's going to be a Missouri touchdown. What a save on 3rd and 10 to take a shot at the end zone. That's impressive. Beautifully placed ball here. So we get another look at that. Spirals up, and just nobody really even had a chance on that other than Emu there. Very well placed ball. And now, not surprised to see them go for 2 here. Love Cam taking the snap. He cannot run, so, but no pressure on him. So he's got all these chip short passes he can hit if he wants to, and he does right down the middle, but not able to hold on to it. It's Pat Mahomes. So Missouri, probably a bit of a better start than some were expecting. As this game, it's it's still a one-score game here. But really wishing they could have capitalized on that first drive. And now we see this kick going to go in the back of the end zone. But yeah, really wishing they could have capitalized on that first drive probably. But that's just a good warm-up drive for Angels' first game of quarterback, if I had to guess. Looks like they're going to double cover Kwani here. And Rain is now just playing safety, going deep. That ball's going to be well overthrown. My goodness, what a shot. But yeah, we've repeatedly seen Rainbow just take deep ball after deep ball with this air raid style of offense. And, I mean, it's worked out pretty well for them. Seeing Missouri, they're going to double rush here. And that ball, that one isn't underthrown. That one's underthrown. Not overthrown. I'm having a lisp as I try to commentate over this. I need Michael here quickly. Rainbow now backing up. It is 3rd and 10 once again for Oregon. A lot of great defensive plays here, and that's going to be a short pass. And the check down, he's able to hold on to that, and Jazzy trying to chase him down for the tackle, and he's going to get him down right at the 35-yard line, but just a mistake there. He went for the interception on that dive and wasn't able to get back out to make that tackle. So now 1st and 10 from about the 37. That's a high ball and almost another touchdown for Oregon. I have a feeling this is going to be a very offensive style game. Rainbow looking for anything he can get. This double rush seeming to really work for Missouri here. As we see that ball, that one's well underthrown. Nobody able to get a hand on it. Looks like they were both kind of fighting to get ahead of that, and both got a bit too far ahead. Now it's going to be Joshi at quarterback. That's not what the Oregon Ducks wanted, so they're going to have to waste time out here. That's going to hurt them probably later into the second half. Oregon will be receiving the ball at the second half. Still 8-6 here in the early quarter of the game. Just a little over a minute to play in the first. And this is, remember, this is for a spot in the national championship. Wisconsin awaits whoever emerges out of this game. And Wisconsin has beat both of these teams. The Oregon game, a little bit closer, is Rainbow's looking for a check down here. And I believe he was stopped right before the line. What a great defensive stop from Cheese there. Never mind. That was... I would not be surprised if Missouri called for a review, but they did not. And that is going to be a 1st and 10 from right about the 25. Really thought he got that stop there. That ball going to be a check down route. And Joshi gets taken down right about the 13-yard line. So probably a hugely missed opportunity there for this Missouri defense to get that ball back. Or at least force a field goal on a team that you haven't really seen take many field goals. Rainbow looking like he's going to run here based on this blocking. But he's going to back up for the snap, and a lot of pressure coming. He had to get rid of that. But Walk with an incredible wheel in the right corner of the end zone. He's going to bring that one in. And it is now a 14-6 lead. And I got to watch the replay from the actual replay version. But yeah, Walk, incredible grab there in the back of the end zone. Pretty well placed throw. Rainbow is starting to heat up. And that's definitely something you don't want from Missouri, is they're going to look to go for 2 here. Tries to go to the left end zone, but I think either Kwani or Walk just cut at the wrong time there. Missouri going to make some defensive substitutions here. And likely expecting this kick again. Be a squib right around this area than it is. The benefit of Oregon doing this is that they have nobody blocking as that ball's fumbled. And that's going to be recovered by the Oregon special teams. Emu just did not tuck at all. That's a rookie mistake there. Now Oregon going to try and get the quick hike off here. They've got Joshi right corner of the end zone, but they're going to try to run it. And he hurdles a man, and now he's got the first down and more. Trying to get to the end zone. Makes a few more men miss. And the blocks are all hitting. Rainbow, what a run. About 20 yards, 30 yards even out from the end zone. And he pulled that off with quite a few blocks and a lot of help. But still an impressive. Just look at him. jumping all over the place. Zip missed out here. Now it's going to be 20-6. This is not the start Missouri wanted, especially considering this game could be much, much closer. Rainbow looking for a man now on this 2-point to try and make it a 22-point game. He's got one right up the middle there. Nobody covering. Joshy with yet another score. And this Oregon team really looking strong. 22-6. Time about to expire in the first quarter. And just missed coverage there. Joshy able to go right up the middle. That ball was very underthrown, actually. Joshy, surprised he got a hand on that. It's at his feet. Clip kick. Looks like they're gonna have some blocks this time. Not much coming from either of the blocks. So Mahomes able to make a one-man miss, gets right around the 30, but can't get anywhere farther than that. Now Love Cam is once again gonna be at that quarterback position. Safe to say he's been doing a bit better than Emu so far. I don't know what happened there. And Love Cam just walked right into me. And Michael's here. Do I finally get a co-commentator?
Yes, you do.
Let's go. I'm not talking to myself anymore. Turf Monster just grabbed Love Cam real quick. I don't know if Spider's gonna try fixing this or not.
Yeah, Turf Monster strikes again.
Yeah, been a very one-sided game so far, even though not even too much. I mean, the scoreboard tells one story, but I think that Missouri's honestly not been playing too bad here. It's just been a lot of mistakes. But
well, I mean, that's how you get. Yeah, I mean, I could have said the same for Oregon's previous matchup that got him here.
Yeah, looks like they are gonna fix the little mishap there that I may or may not have caused. It's easy. Love Cam back looking for a pass. He's got two men short, gonna take both of them. And Rain just went immediately down there as soon as he got that. It's gonna be a 1st and 10 regardless, though. And
no, he was sweeping on the job.
Yeah. Nobody there to cover. I need to make sure I'm as far out of the way as possible so I don't get ran into again. Love Cam looking to pass, and he's got a man burning on this right sideline. Is he gonna take that? No, he keeps cutting back. Not great route running there.
Burn again.
Yeah, he's got yet another burn. He is going to throw that direction with another receiver in the area, and Rain not able to hold on to it. Well-placed throw, though. I will definitely say that Angels has been doing a considerably better job than Emu has at quarterback. But now 2nd and 10, and just looking to get anything off. He's going to look to the right side here, and what should have been a completed pass for a 1st down, just nobody got a hand on it. See here, 3rd and 10 once again. Probably about the 7th 3rd and 10 we've seen this game. Emu wide open on that right sideline, but defender quickly picks him up. He's got one right down the middle and underthrown. Oh my goodness. What a mistake. I mean, he had a man 20 yards wide open there in the backfield, but just underthrown. And yeah, Saint, that was definitely who that ball was to, but just not a horrible throw.
Hey, you know, you gotta try to get the easy ones. We saw in Oregon's last game, there was a play, another like 20-yard wide open man like that, and they did nothing to hit him.
Yeah.
So they get picked off again.
Yeah. These games really just come down to mistake after mistake, it seems like. And we've got a Missouri player offside, so we can get it back on. Right, but now he's got a man wide open to this right side, definitely still looking that way, throws it, and it looked to be just a bit too much over. But a bit of a missed opportunity there. Still, this 4-man offense not working too bad for the Ducks here. Trying to take away Emu's ability to run has slightly benefited them. As he throws that high, it's going to be too high. And 3rd and 10 once again. I've lost count of how many 3rd downs we've had this game. the only time I've actually seen the defense try and force 4 and outs, and it's actually worked. Not a punt yet, but Rainbow looking for anything he can get. Great pressure from Jazzy here. He's getting pretty close to him. Got to wonder if that sack's coming soon, especially here in the end zone. Can't get that off, though. That's well underthrown. And Josh, he had that in his hands. Ooh, Missouri, lucky break there to pop that out of there. You got to just swat in that situation. But it looks like
two DBs there. It's not what you're hoping for, but gets the job done.
Yeah, and Missouri definitely needs that, so they're going to get this punt return here. Some good blocks, but Walk with an amazing tackle from beyond that blocking line. It's going to put him down right around the 20 with about half of this second quarter remaining. And now Angels really has to start driving this team down the field when you're down by as much as he is right now. And no pressure really benefiting him. That ball is high. Oh, that seemed to be a very well-placed throw, but it seems he's just putting these balls in the right spots, but his receivers just can't time these just right because they're just out of reach.
Man, you can't say it's too unexpected. Lovecam was their top wide receiver in their last game, but they decided to put him at quarterback, and he's been doing well, but receivers haven't been sticking up for him, and there's a fumble.
Yep, another fumble from Emu here, as we see once again the Missouri offense just not able to recover it. I'm not quite sure what happened there because they literally walked over it. But that's the second fumble from Emu. And that ball's straight up in the air. That's going to be out of the end zone by the time anybody can get there. And now Oregon looking to kind of just drain some time here, you'd think. Ooh, a lot of pressure. I'm not quite sure what Rainbow's doing, but
okay.
Maybe a little bit of a pity from kind of the game's poor fumbling, but that's just a lack of Emu tucking. That one, once again, going to be too high. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but I don't think that this Missouri defense is complaining. They're going to go for it on 4th here. Maybe just trying to rub salt in the wounds. And once again, that high ball.
Yeah, it looks like they're just throwing toss-ups now.
Pretty much, and Kwani almost able to reel that in. Probably would have had a good shot at it, but I think Rainbow really just kind of being respectful about the game there, giving Missouri that ball back. Good to see on his part. Now Angels is going to have another chance, but that did take about a minute off the clock, so he's only got about a minute to drive this down the field. It's going to be a first down right at the 40, though. And with how fast-paced we've kind of seen play this season, I wouldn't be too worried about the clock right now, but we'll see what develops here. Angels, he's got about 3 men burning. Which one's he going to take? It's going to be Jazzy, but just too overthrown there. Good read, though. I think he probably had the biggest burn out of all 4 of those guys. Lovecam backing up once again. And he's got a man short. He's got 2 men short. Going to take Rain over on the right. And these Missouri receivers, including Emu, especially Emu, have just not tucked the ball as consistently as you'd want from a head coaching side of things. And especially from a quarterback side of things. You know, you're putting that ball in the right spot. And now he's going to hit Rain on the sideline, what should have been a touchdown. Could not get a hand on that one. And it's going to be 35 seconds left, 2nd and 10 here. Lovecam looking for anything he can get. Cannot run, which seems not to be hurting him too bad. Still looking. And he's got Emu short. He's going to get it. Able to hold on to it, and he's down right about the 7-yard line. 21 seconds left on that clock.
And there we saw a tuck from Emu manage to hold on. Very important part of the game. He finally started doing it.
Yeah, especially. And that was not a soft hit either from that defense. Now Missouri. Time taken away. You kind of want to get a throw off here just to make sure you got a shot if you miss it. Doesn't look like they will, though, so this will be the last play of the half. Looking for any open man he can get. Still unable to find one. He's got Emu all the way at the right, but that one's just going to be thrown in the grass. And, ooh, what a missed opportunity for Missouri there.
Yeah, not how you want it. It may have been a right side corner that he could have thrown a bullet there and tried it, but instead just spikes it down there and doesn't get anything.
Yeah, most definitely. Saw Emu there just kind of hanging out around that right side of the end zone, but not one to take any risks there. I feel like is something that you can't be doing too much in your position right now, but still, it's got a whole half left to play. See how this ends up. Oregon will be receiving the kickoff, however. Interesting formation here. Missouri looks like they're just going to kick that one out the back of the end zone. So now I think you need more than anything your defense to step up, because you got a lucky break there and you just weren't able to capitalize, but you know that your offense can move down the field. And it looks like Oregon had a player AFK there for a moment. They get him back on the field, however. Looking for anybody you can get. Rainbow, a lot of pressure coming from Jazzy. Once again, going to throw that out. That's going to be well overthrown. And not too surprised to see Rainbow once again just taking deep shot after deep shot. Backing up. Still a good amount of pressure from Jazzy without any sacks yet. Almost got a hand on that one, and now it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Likely one person should have at least got a hand on that, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 once again. Oregon looking for anything. And he's pushed back away. Zenson going to have to just get rid of that. That's a well-placed throw, though. Joshy's going to get a hand on that, and he is going to go all the way in for the touchdown. And what was a very last-second throw there. See how late he gets this off. Hardly any room left in that end zone. And Jazzy even hit him, I think, before he threw, but the game just registered. And another 2-point attempt here for Oregon to put this game 24 points up. Looking for Josh on the right sideline. Nobody able to get a hand on that. Bit of a lucky break for Missouri there. It's going to be a 22-point game now. Just over 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Really a lot of pressure here. Yo, they got commentator booths up at the top. I can use the computers and everything. What is this? Amazing. Rain with the return there. He's going to take it to about the 35. Oh, never mind. It glitched me out of the booth. That's lame. Love cam now. Going to try to once again lead his team all the way down the field. He's got 3 men on the right, 1 on the left. Rain trying to slant to the left here. Goes back right. He's got 2 men short on this right side. Rain is going to take it as Michael flies across the field at supersonic speed. And Emu with a great run here. Can he get past this last man? He cannot, but all the way down at the 7. That is a big play for Missouri. Well constructed there. I'm getting back in my commentator booth. Now, Angel's looking for anything he can get here. This red zone offense hasn't been too efficient. He had Saint there for just a moment. He's not really taking that opportunity, though, which I don't know if it's just a lack of trust or if he just doesn't trust himself. And Missouri, that was technically legal. They were getting rushed, so good. That's a high IQ play from Missouri there. And once again getting rushed. He's going to throw it, though, and no register for a touchdown. Finally got it. That's going to bring this lead back to about 16, if I can do my math correct.
Yep.
Man, I'm so proud of myself. Good throw there. Good catch by Saint. Just had a... That ball was pretty well led for Missouri to kind of just grab that and keep going. Well executed, though. Now they're going to go for 2 here to bring this lead down to 14. Still, that red zone offense hasn't been as efficient as you would have liked, and that's going to once again be spiked kind of in the middle there. So, Missouri is now 16 points down. They're going to have to go for 2 and make it both of these times to tie this game up.
Yeah, not going to change the pace for them, though. They've been going for 2 most times this season.
Yeah, definitely. It's safe to say, though, that this Missouri team has probably contain this Oregon offense a little bit more than a lot of other teams this season. Rainbow trying to return this with absolutely 0 blocks. And he is still going to get around. And he's going to have a pretty good opportunity here with absolutely nobody blocking. Now he's got Joshy on both of those. And he is going to pretty easily make it all the way here unless one of them can get a tackle here. And breaks one-man miss. Can he get there? Yes, he can. What a move.
Oh.
Wow. That was, I honestly thought that was going to be probably down at the 15-yard line. A lucky break for Missouri, but that was the complete opposite. All 3 men coming towards him, and was able to make one miss. Good blocks, too, from Oregon once they picked up on that. Man. One-man miss there. Good blocks. Now it's right back to 34-12, and it is once again 22-point lead. So Rainbow now, he's gonna run this right in, and oh my goodness, Saint! Great heads-up play there to just turn around and make that tackle. That's a big stop for Missouri here. Make that 22 points.
Not sure why Mizzou only had 3 players on him though.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of confusion right now for substitutions. Yeah, looks like they got all 4 back on again, so it's going to be an even 4-on-4 game, which means Missouri will be able to run. Rain taken down there at the 30-yard line. But we'll have to see that turns into a benefit for Missouri. Now seeing as they've got the, why did I get refreshed?
Okay, I get it.
To
my... Now I have an on-field ref.
On-field ref. The ref is live. Gonna tackle somebody again. That ball pretty well placed. Emu's gonna hold on to it still, forgetting to tuck. Doesn't look like it's gonna matter. He finally does. One man chasing him. Not gonna get anywhere close to Missouri once again. Pulls to within the 10 to 20 range here. Now 16 points. We'll have to see if they can pull off a 2-point here. Getting a little bit redeemed from last time. But those short throws, what probably should have been a tackle there from Rainbow, seeming to miss there. Emu just a good grab and started running downhill to the end zone. But a lot of these short throws for Missouri have really shown to be probably one of the better ways out of these situations where they can just hit a short throw, hit your blocks, and they're all the way downfield. Lovecam looking for anybody he can get here on this 2-point. Then all the way back up. Gonna go right side. That is intercepted / swatted / dropped. Not too sure. Regardless.
Yeah, intercepted and dropped.
Makes sense. We can put this back. Oh,
but you see there again with that Missouri offense, how small plays can turn into big ones, and between the kickoff return right before it and then that pass. It's very easy for what would be a small little gain to become a touchdown.
Absolutely. As we
see it again.
Yeah, yet another. As soon as you say that, Black's really coming in clutch here. He's got one man chasing him, but I don't think he's anywhere close to be able to make that play. It's going to be an Oregon touchdown. Once again, just back to back to back. Joshua received that back in the end zone. Looking for anywhere he can go. Good blocks after good blocks there. And Oregon just kind of made a wall right behind him, let him run all the way. Now Rainbow looking for a 2-point here. He's got one man AFK. Looks like he's going to run it though. And this time, they'll be able to get a hand on him. He's going to walk right into the end zone. So Oregon now with a 24-point lead. And with third quarter, just 2 minutes remaining. Squib kick to the middle of the field this time for Oregon. Lovecam remembers to tuck that. And Missouri just not as efficient on the blocks as Oregon is. We'll have to see if this offense can try to piece together any type of rally here to get them a spot in the conference, not even the conference championship, the national championship. Angels backing up. He's got a lot of pressure coming from Rainbow here. He's going to have to get rid of this soon. Gets it off to Emu. Able to hold on to that. Didn't seem to tuck it at all, but right around the 50. Good player, maybe a lucky break for Emu there. Angels now looking for anything he can get. Nobody really open. Emu, a good grab though. Grab that right down at his knees. Back-to-back passes to Emu, both short, both first downs. And once again, showing kind of how that short pass can benefit you, especially assuming one of these you get a missed block. And looking once again for another short. Now he's going to go all the way to the end zone, and that one just wasn't necessarily placed in a spot where they could reel that in too well. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Angels probably going to look for the first here. Never mind, he's going straight to the end zone. And he's going to grab that. What a diving catch. And Missouri, once again, just back-to-back-to-back touchdowns for both of these teams right now. Beautifully placed throw and an even better catch. Just great timing on that dive here. What a catch. And it's going to bring it once again to 22. Is that 22? I can't do my math right. That's 18 now. By golly.
Yes, that's 18.
Is that three-score game or something? I don't even know at this point. Angels.
3 scores, but the 3rd score would give them the lead. Even if it was just field goal.
That makes sense.
Assuming they convert their 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
Which they will not.
As we can clearly see there. Interesting to see them put Emu at quarterback just for that specific play. Probably wondering if he was just going to run in, use his legs there, but didn't look like it.
Yeah, now they're keeping another man off. Then it's just 4v4. They can.
And it seems so far we haven't really seen them take advantage of being able to run now. Haven't seen too many runs this game, except really from Rainbow on that 2-point conversion. Once again, only one man to beat here for Oregon, but Missouri's going to get him down right about the 35. Got to be a little bit nerve-wracking.
Charm on tackling him.
Yeah, only took 2 kickoff returns to realize how to get that job done right.
Yeah. 3rd kickoff returns the charm.
That ball, deep ball to walk. Nobody able to get a hand on that. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Same spot.
Both of them probably could have caught that, but it was a bad play for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. That seemed like a decently placed enough ball for really anybody to get there. And this one also another decently placed ball. Walk able to grab this one, and nobody there to tackle him. It's going to be another Oregon touchdown. And really just rubbing salt in the wound at this point, unless Missouri can piece together any type of comeback here in the 4th quarter. But we've seen that their second half play just hasn't been as strong as they'd like. Walk there, what a great grab. Seemed a little bit underthrown. He came in right at the last second to grab that.
Yeah, you know, their secondary is really falling apart. You see they're diving for the swat even though it was underthrown. Just a bad read on the pass.
Yeah, certainly. And earlier this game, we really saw that the Missouri secondary wasn't doing too bad against Oregon, but it seems like Rainbow's found the holes in there. Started to really infiltrate them as he's going to look left now to Quan. Too big of a gap there for anybody to do anything. 50 to 24, 26 point lead for Oregon. Just a little over 20 seconds before this 3rd quarter ends.
Yeah, you know, 26-point lead's pretty solid. I'm not going to complain about that.
Certainly. Hasn't been a horrible game to watch either. Been a lot of good action really from both sides. Good defense, good offense. Once again, we're going to see that short ball here. See if Missouri can orchestrate these blocks. They cannot as Lovecam just trips over a man. It's going to put him down right at the 30. Now Lovecam. Nobody kind of chipping for him on that O-line. He's going to throw that over the middle. And both the defender and the receiver there probably had a good chance to get that ball, but neither of them got a hand on that one. Love Cam, 2nd and 10. Seeing if he can find anything good. Pressure from Rainbow here. Again, scarily close. He's going to underthrow that, or check that down. It's going to be an overthrow, though. They'll be able to get that. Now 3rd and 10, and you'd have to think this is probably 4-down territory, being down as much as they are. Angels takes the snap. Guessing we're going to see a check down here from any one of these players. Doesn't seem to be like it. They're all really going deep. Almost steps out the back of the end zone. Lucky not to. And that ball's going to be in the grass. Emu not able to grab that. And as I expected, they will be going for it on 4th down here.
Yeah,
they've got a man.
Expected choice.
Yeah, they've got a man wide on the right. Not going to take him, though. Looking for any type of check down. But it seems like they're really just going for the end zone here. And that might work out for them as Rain has a ton of space, able to make that grab. And he is in the end zone on a 4th down. Last down of the drive, and they're able to throw that all the way up. Looks like a little lucky break for Missouri there. Walk just experienced a bit of lag. And we can see him just come to a dead stop there for a moment. And he had a solid 10-yard burn, but I believe that there was just too much of a burn on that from Rain to get anything else on there. It'll be a 20-point game now. Doesn't look like the game is going to let him go for 2. And it's going to let him onside it. It's a really strange call. Not quite sure how we're going to bring that back up, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem as Missouri is going to get this ball back. And that's going to be right at the 25. Oregon just wasn't aware of the fact that that onside kick was going to go left. And now Missouri, a lucky break there. Not even a lucky break, that was just a well-timed recovery. He's going to throw it short to Patrick, and he's going to be in for the touchdown once again. And that's maybe a little bit of a comeback here from Missouri. In reality, they could probably have another 2 points on the board, but not quite sure how Spider's going to handle that. Good touchdown there. We'll see if the game lets him go for it this time, and it will.
You know, I mean, if I was Spider, I'd probably just let that go, you know, play on. Oregon had 3 players on the field. The 4th one really made a difference there. They just didn't go for the ball.
Absolutely. And we'll have to see if they can complete this. If not, it's going to be a 14-point game, so really a 2-score game anyways. Love Cam, ton of pressure. Going to get that back to Rain. That's a well-placed pass. And he's able to get that 2-point conversion down to a 6-point game. And you got to think that that 2-point isn't going to matter too much, but still.
12-point game there. But
yeah. Quite interesting, though. But yeah, I mean, I don't see either of these teams taking a field goal. And if so, that'll probably get dealt with after the game. A little bit of frustration here for Oregon. They're once again going to be trying to receive this onside kick. And it looks like Rainbow's going to be the first one there. Joshy, I'm sorry. And he fumbled it as he's hit. And I'm not sure who got that. It was Patrick Mahomes.
Missouri.
Oh my goodness. That is
Missouri ball.
Quite a lot of lucky breaks there from Missouri, and this game's going to have a lot of controversy for it when it ends. Now 50-38 here, and he's sacked down at the 43-yard line. Huge play for Oregon there to kind of get that redemption. But now, still Missouri's ball. Nothing you can do there. 2nd and 31. Probably looking for just a man deep here to get that thing anything close. Almost steps out of bounds there over the middle to Emu, and that's intercepted by Walk in the middle. And he has got all the space in the world to make this return.
That'll probably be 6.
Yep, block sitting on the right side, and Oregon, another just mistake from Missouri, and a chance that they probably had a good shot at really making this comeback. But let's see Love Cam here. Good amount of pressure, and almost stepped out of bounds here on the left. Threw it to Emu up the middle, and that was just a bit too underthrown. Emu also did not attack that ball too well. But that will bring that lead back up to 18.
And you see Angel's slow reaction along with Emu diving for it. This led to a good recipe after pick 6.
Yeah, absolutely. Rainbow looking to make this a 20-point game here. Oh, I'm tired. Looking to see if he can make this a 20-point game here with just over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Anybody in the end zone. He had 3 men in the middle there for a second, didn't take a single one. And he's going to run this in.
Yep.
Oh, and he's just short. That hurts knowing you had the touchdown right there.
Or 2 point.
Yeah, 2 point. I apologize. Yeah.
Very easy to confuse you going for the same spot.
Looks like it's going to remain an 18-point game here. And Emu's going to be the lead blocker here for Missouri on this return. Able to get past a couple men, but he's stopped right around 35. So Missouri now down by 3 scores, and they're going to desperately need to get this pretty much anywhere in the end zone. They're going to throw it short to Rain. He's able to grab that, but he's going to land out of bounds. Good grab, just not a well-orchestrated dive. Angels now. 2nd and 10, definitely 4-down territory at this rate. Looks like he might be looking for a man short here. They're both going to cut back deep, though, and he's going all the way deep to Rain. And that's going to be a huge throw. Rain's going to grab that right around the 5-yard line. Had to dive back for it, so lost the touchdown. But still, incredible grab there and a pretty well-placed throw. Led that receiver right where he wanted to be. But we've seen this red zone defense hasn't been too efficient here. And he's going to get sacked all the way down to the 40-yard line. Rainbow once again. This defense stepping up and spotted some of the players that just aren't here tonight for Oregon. And it's going to be 2nd and 38 now. 2nd and goal, I believe, too. Lovecam. It's going to go all the way deep to Rain, and it's going to be all receiver on this one. And that's going to be intercepted by Kwani. Emu misses the tackle, and I would not be surprised to see nearly a 100-yard pick 6 return. He's got 1 man to beat in Lovecam, but he's got 2 men who can block him. And this one, that is easily going to go all the way there. And just once again, mistakes after mistakes from Missouri here. You saw that ball, that was just thrown right up to Rain. That was going to be all just receiver doing hard work. You saw him waving that arm, but 2 underthrown and just didn't attack that ball as much as he needed to. And that's going to result in yet another Oregon touchdown.
And, you know, they may have wiped the sack because they wanted more room, but just couldn't get the throw high enough and couldn't get the toss-up ball.
Yeah, quite unfortunate there from Missouri, but you really can't say that wasn't just an offensive mistake for them. And you can't say we haven't seen a lot of those this game either. Rainbow going to take the snap here. Probably looking for a run again, and he will be as Rusher was all the way on the right side. Not quite sure where he was trying to rush. Just kind of attacking air there. So that's yet another Missouri mistake.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, to say the least. See if this really anything can be pieced together here. It's going to be yet another squib. Emu's going to pick that one up. Remembers to tuck it. Got some good blocks this time. He's going to have 1 man to beat in Rainbow if he doesn't step out of bounds. And that is just back-to-back-to-back touchdowns here unless Watt can hit this tackle. And he does. What a save. Barely reached that. And that's going to be a huge, huge play for Oregon if they can stop him here. But my goodness, that's one great tackle there from Watt to save that play. Now we've seen this red zone efficiency hasn't been great. He's got a man in the middle wide open. Jazzy's going to catch that and gets thrown all the way to the right. But he's able to just barely sneak in for the touchdown there. Not quite sure what happened there, but kind of just mixed his defender and was able to mix him up, grief their routes. Able to grab that. Double jumped in the air somehow and able to get in the end zone just barely. Missouri going to go for 2 here to try and make this an 18-point game once again. And looks like for a second they were going to run it. Decided better as Rainbow's putting a lot of pressure on here. And he's going to sack him down at the 30. So it's still going to remain a 20-point game here. So 3-possession game regardless. But wouldn't be surprised to see another onside kick here. I really don't think you have any other option at this point. Missouri. And looks like Rainbow's going to be the first one of that, but she's able to just absolutely dome him and grab that. That's going to be a lucky break for Missouri here. See if they can put together any type of late comeback. Down by 20, 2 minutes left on the clock. Rainbow's going to be the rusher. She's going to chip there for a second. He's got a man short to the left if he's going to take that. Decides against it. Rain all the way to the right side, going to take that ball. And able to grab that one, held on to it, breaks a tackle. And if he can get past his last man, he's going to be in for the touchdown. Missouri bringing this back to a 14-point game. Why is Smalls calling me right now? I looked on my phone and it just told me I was going to call from him. I'll see if he does that again. Maybe I'll pick it up. What a great play there from Rain. Just able to make all those defenders miss. Almost got that last tackle on him.
Was almost 1 yard short, too. Great timed dive.
Yes. Very efficient from all sides there. They can put a lot more drives like that together. They'll be in a lot better luck. Emu once again at quarterback, looking for something short. Throws it right into coverage. And now the pressure's on to stop this comeback. To stop those extra 2 points on the board, which makes this a 16-point game and nobody's going to grab him. What really seems like just a small advantage. Emu is going to throw that pick too. It's going to be 66 to 50 now. And really can't blame anybody there, because other than Emu, because he really just threw that right into a double coverage and just too underthrown for anybody to make a move on it. Walk able to get that all the way back.
And you know, you have to wonder now that they're down 16, they got to start converting these 2-point conversions. They've been very bad with them. Got to take a step forward here.
Yeah, definitely. That's even if they can get this ball back here and do it once again to make this any type of game. That ball. Walk's going to be the first one there. He misses it, and it seemed like Joshy was the first one to get there. Oh, it was Walk. What a dive.
Walk got back.
Man.
Rain and Joshy both missed it.
That was a lucky break from Oregon there. Walk really stepping up as a player, and he's going to roll out here to the left. He's got a man short, but a lot of good pressure from Jazzy here. That is going to be, I'd assume, well over. Only a bit. Joshy might have had a good shot at that. Smalls is calling me again. What is this? What is he doing? I don't want to pick it up because I don't want to know what he's about to say. Rainbow backing up. Jazzy with a lot of good pressure here, all the way in the opposite end zone. He's going to have to get rid of this. He does. It's going to be underthrown. Could be a lucky break for Missouri, but once again, Oregon just taking advantage of these Missouri mistakes. And you got to think that's probably going to just put a finish on it. Are you freaking kidding me, Michael? I've got the Josh Allen with the big hat profile picture too, so that just pops up on my entire screen.
Oh, that's better.
Getting calls all over the place right now. 50 seconds left on the clock. Rainbow probably just trying to rub a little salt in the wound. He's going to run this here. And makes one man miss, makes another miss. Able to recover to make that tackle though. Not sure if he got the first down or not. Not that it matters too much. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. And Emu calling a timeout here. I mean,
might not be a bad choice.
Yeah, I mean, it is your season, so you might as well waste what you got.
I mean, if they can get a stop here and then touchdown, onside touchdown, they are still in it.
Yeah, absolutely. But you also got to hit those 2 points, and you're going to be all the way 5 yards back. And Oregon, they can take the easy way out and just kick a field goal and probably put a finish on this one. We'll have to see how this develops here. 2nd and 1. Looked like it was going to be a handoff there. Try to fake that run. He's got a man in the middle, not going to take it. And throws that high. Joshy able to not reel that in. He got locked out of bounds. That probably would have been a catch. And the game kind of just broke there for a second. And Rainbow looking for a run here, not able to get it. Maybe on this left side. And he's going to get tackled. Did he get there or not?
I believe he did.
The game's saying 3rd and inches. No, he did get there.
There you go.
That's going to put a finish on it.
That's the game.
Probably just going to run this one out here. Walk's going to take the handoff. Good blocks from Oregon. Makes one man miss, and he fumbles it. Oh, boy. And Rainbow able to pick that up at about the 3, so just a gain, but with 5 seconds
wasn't really going to be anything but pride anyway.
Yeah. And that clock is going to tick down. We'll see if they take the snap off here. They will, so this will be the final play of the game. And Rainbow is looking to stat pad here. Make one final shot at Heisman. Going to throw it to the left, and it is going to be caught. 72 points. Oregon able to just finish this one off with a bang. Pretty well placed throw there. Walk to the right, back to the left. That was actually a great throw. Threaded that right down the needle. But that will put an end to it. In Oregon, it was going to be taking on Wisconsin, unless they're going to take the 2-point here. And Rainbow's just going to run this in. I think that's probably just to recover the score record that they lost from Wisconsin the other night.
Doesn't succeed.
Yeah, you'd have to assume. Oh, wait, never mind. It was, yes, 78, so they were 4 points short. But regardless, just to get a stat pad in there, I'd assume. But Oregon will be taking Wisconsin on national championship. And that's a game that we saw week 1. Probably one of the best games this season. And this entire season we've been left wondering kind of if we'll ever see those teams again. We're going to get lucky to see them in the national championship together. So that's going to be the first game of the season and the last. Quite ironic, but I don't know if I need to get stats or a spider got them. I'm just
told you to get them, so.
Oh, I got them? Alright.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Got me some stats. And then that is going to do it. Thank you to the 4 consecutive viewers. What great people we had watching this stream. We'll see if I stream.